And your name is Rick. Rick what?
Rick Breinlinger.
And what company are you with?
I'm with Brand Scaffolding.
Brand Scaffolding. How long have you been doing scaffolding?
Almost 20 years.
Wow. So when were you introduced to Betamax?
Actually, back in South Carolina almost 20 years ago.
Oh, wow. So why did you choose to use a Betamax hoist versus a forklift or, some of the other cranes?
It was easier to set up for my customers. The less hassle for a customer, the better it is.
What the hoist is it the scaffold?
It's a lot less. When you build the scaffold and you put up the hoists, it actually gives them a better feeling, easier to use, bring up their equipment and their supplies a lot faster than trying to use a forklift or having to worry about the safety of a forklift versus just pulling up items and pulling them onto the scaffold itself. So I'm a salesman. So I design everything I design, and if a Betamax can fit it, I try to recommend it to my customers.
Now, are you using the portables or the Maxials?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything. I've used every item you guys have carried.
Really?
And I've rented them, almost every one of them. So.
Very cool. So, are you using the Maxials to bring up the equipment and the materials, or are you using the portables?
I use it basically. Years ago, we used to use it to build the scaffold.
Okay.
But now we found that it's faster to build the scaffold and then install it afterwards for the customer to use for their own way to bring stuff to the top.
Very nice.
Their materials and their supplies.
If you had to put a percentage on it of how much faster you think it is to use a hoist versus other methods,
you save about 40 to 50% in time.
Really?
A lot faster because you can load and send it up and pull the next load over, and when it comes back down, reload it again. When you're using a forklift, you got to worry about safety, handrails, everything in your way. With the Betamaxes, it comes up between the scaffolds, so then all you have to do is open a handrail and pull the stuff off.
Nice.
So it makes it a lot faster.
It does.
Yeah.
And I guess if it's faster, it's more profitable, huh?
Yes. Yes. We did a church over in Oviedo last year where using the 1500 hoist, the customer was able to get all the supplies up to the roof, and he saved himself about a week and a half on his time.
Wow.
So it made a big difference.
That
and it
is.
Actually, after taking the scaffold down, it was actually 80% of the scaffold was down, but the hoist was still up in a small area just because he wanted to finish and get all of his materials up there.
That's fantastic.
So, saved them time, too.
Yeah. So would you refer Betamax to...
I do.
You do?
All the time.
Well, we appreciate that.